Michael Shaughnessy's story is about Abenaki leader Chief Polin and his life and then his death in Windham. In our bicentennial year of statehood, I like remembering that Maine has been loved for many thousands of years.
Chief Polin was the leader of the people of the Presumpscot. They were Abenaki, came down from the area of southern Quebec, northern Vermont, and it was on the Presumpscot that the Abenaki touched the ocean. They lived between Mackworth Island and Sebago Lake, but would move further north into the White Mountains. The dams basically cut off the food supply of the Abenaki, of the Presumpscot. And Chief Polin requested not that they remove the dams, but that they allow for fish passage when the fish are running. So he walked to Boston and talked to Governor Belcher and said, "I am Polin, and it is the Presumpscot that I belong to." It wasn't that the Presumpscot belonged to him, but he belonged to the river. It was a distinctly different view of how we exist with the natural environment. After a while, the English kept encroaching on their lands. They had agreed that upriver from Sakarapa was Abenaki. Down from Sakarapa was the settlers. And he only wanted to have the fish passage so that they could eat. Eventually, in a skirmish, he was killed by Stephen Manchester in the area now of Anderson Road. His body was taken to the river and then taken upriver to the area of White's Bridge and buried there. They hid his body because they were afraid that it would be disassembled and sold, in effect. And as an organization that has some of the founding members still with it 27 years later, still doing work, moving up the river, we found that those were some of the most profound words that we ever heard, and that became our North Star, that it isn't the river that belongs to us, but that we belong to the river. Every morning now I walk out my back door, move to another house down the river, and I can hear those waterfalls now where there once was dams. I can hear those waterfalls churning. My grandchildren now go down to that river, and they are standing on banks that hadn't been in existence for over 250 years. As one person said, it's a small group of people that can change the world, and you do it one bit at a time. And the Friends of the Presumpscot River, I am incredibly proud to have been part of its founding and still part of it in the work that it's done.